Hi guys, it's Michaela. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you guys some marine bio book recommendations that you can read while in quarantine. Because as we all know, we are supposed to be staying at home because of this whole coronavirus pandemic. I myself do have an autoimmune disease, so I have been trying really hard to just stay away from the public. I have been going out and going on hikes and going on some walks to places that aren't that crowded. I have 4 book recommendations for you guys, and most of them are stuff that I have interest in, like marine mammals and sharks and rays, but you guys can find any marine biology books on any topic you want, like corals, crustaceans, like anything you want. I got all of these off of Amazon, so Amazon has a plethora of books to choose from. Starting off with book number 1, it is The Guide to Marine Mammals of the World, and it is illustrated by Peter Fulkins. This book is a marine mammologist's Bible. This is my favorite book that I own, and this was, I think, around $20 on Amazon. If I can find all of these books, I will link them in the description box below. You can look up any marine mammal. So this is the Longman's beaked whale, and it gives you a picture and it gives you their range, and it just gives you a whole bunch of fun facts about them. At the beginning of this book, it also gives you some different topics like food and foraging and reproduction and whale watching. This book was recommended to me by Elisa Schulman-Janiger. If you guys do not know her, she is basically the queen of killer whales in California. She is a research scientist and a marine biologist, and she focuses on gray whales and killer whales. I was actually a part of her gray whale census that is ran out of Palos Verdes, California, but unfortunately it was closed due to the coronavirus. But she recommended this book to us, and this has every marine mammal known, I think as of, I want to say like 2016 or 2017. So obviously there have been new discoveries since then, but if you are really into marine mammals, I definitely recommend this book. The next book is this one right here, and it is called A Pocket Guide to Sharks Around the World. So it's essentially the same as the marine mammals one that I just showed you, but it's about sharks, and this is by David E. Ebbett, Sarah Fowler, and Mark Dando. This book has obviously all the sharks, and this book separates them a little differently. Instead of each page being a different shark, it has, like this one is Plate 27 plankton feeding sharks. So this includes the basking shark, megamouth shark, and whale shark. So it includes different groups of sharks. And what I really like about this book is at the beginning it gives you tips on how to identify sharks. So this is an amazing book. It's more of like a actual pocket guide because it's so small. Like this is my hand and this is the book. So it's a pretty good size to just throw in your backpack if you are whale watching and you happen to see some sharks. It says on the back that it retails for $19.95. I'm not 100% sure I got it for that price. I recommend this book because it's not only filled with a bunch of facts, but it has all the different groups and families of sharks, which I think is super helpful, because before I started studying sharks, I didn't know that there were different species of hammerhead. I just thought it was like the hammerhead, but you have bonnethead, you have great hammerhead, and etc. So this book is really great on educating yourself on all the different species of one kind of shark. Book number 3 is Guide to the Manta and Devil Rays of the World. This book I originally wanted to buy from, it was a certain Instagram account. I'll put their username right here. They were selling it or giving it away on their website, and I was like, wow, I wonder if Amazon has it. Amazon did have it. This book also says it was $19.95, but again, I will put all the prices on the screen. This book is a lot like the first book I showed you. On every page it is a different ray. So you have the picture, and you have kind of like the special characteristics, and then you have where it is in the world. This book is by Guy Stevens, Daniel Fernando, Mark Dando, and I'm gonna butcher this name, Giuseppe. It's, I believe, some Spanish author. If you guys notice, Mark Dando wrote this book and this book. So Mark Dando is an amazing author, and I highly recommend any of his books. The first half of this book is talking about like the different coloring and different patterns, and it also has the gestation and pupping of manta rays. It also has like courtship and mating. This book is filled with information, and it has so much on all the different mantas and devil rays. I highly recommend this book to any manta ray or even just stingray lover. My favorite ray is a manta ray, so obviously I was gravitated towards this book. And lastly, book number 4 is What You Should Know About Sharks by Ocean Ramsey. If you guys do not know who Ocean Ramsey is, she is a marine biologist and a free diver in, I believe, Oahu, Hawaii. Again, I will put her and her company's Instagram handles on the screen. When I first bought this book, I thought it was going to be more of her life story, but it turned out to be actually like how to free dive, how to read sharks' behavior, and stuff like that. She actually wrote this book and her husband photographed for this book, and the photographs in this book are so incredible. Like, just look at that. It's just such a beautiful book. I'm actually a little less than halfway through, so I do plan on finishing this during my quarantine, but it is just packed full of information about sharks. And if you plan on working around sharks or surfing or even just swimming in the ocean, I highly recommend you get this book. I recommend this book to any ocean dweller, any ocean sport person, even fishermen, because sharks are just so not known about, and honestly we need to learn more because they have been on this planet a lot longer than we have. You can get this book off of Ocean Ramsey's website, but I ordered it off of Amazon. I will link both her website where you can buy it and where I bought it down below. Like I said, this book is a lot about shark behavior, and so she describes in this book personal situations, which I like. She makes it more personal to the reader when she talks about her own experiences. And she will say, oh, when a shark is doing this, it most likely means this, this, or this, and you just need to like read its body language. And oh, I love this book. I wish there was a book like this for marine mammals, so someone get on that. So those were all of my marine bio books I recommend you guys reading during this quarantine time that we are all experiencing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any other book recommendations, please leave them down below, because even though I can't leave the house, Amazon can still deliver to my house. So I'm gonna go finish my What You Should Know About Sharks, and I will see you guys in my next video.